live now, boys.
Oh, we are live. Okay.
We're all live. So today we have on Keiron and Will, and they're going to be discussing everything Bastion Guards and what they do. And I'm so grateful you both come on today, and we've managed to work this out.
Thank you for having us.
You are so welcome. I just like the movement. I like what you're doing with this movement, and I think the more of the younger generation can get involved in it, the better.
Yeah, massively. It's for everybody and anybody. There is a place in the good fight, as I say, for everybody and anyone. And as you say, it's not so much about us now, it's about the younger generation. So I do appreciate you giving us a bit of airtime and pushing us towards whoever is willing to watch and listen, because we all need to get ready.
We do. What is the age range that you're actually starting from training people?
Well, this is all so new. It's not a business or anything. So I mean, it's anybody. Yeah. We've got a young chap called Joel, who's 20 years old. He trains with us as and when he can be bothered to come. But it's about kicking their asses to come. So if they're mature enough from the age of 18 upwards, yeah, we're more than willing to help.
Brilliant, brilliant. And
there's a couple of other. Say that one again. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Sorry. Do you do that within the gym environment, or are you outdoors as well?
Yeah, well, now the summer's here, we're starting to do more outdoor activities, but primarily the gym is practice for the outside world. So the aim of the game is to get people fit enough, mobile enough, comfortable enough to go and train in a gym, build themselves up, and then we go out and do real world stuff. For instance, this weekend, I'm doing what's called the triangle, which I've put together so the recruits can do it. I'm walking from Lichfield to Burton. We'll camp at the River Trent, and then I'm going to walk from Burton to Tamworth to Lichfield. And I'm going to make that one of the events that everybody working through the ranking system will eventually have to do. You know, stuff like that to build competence and confidence.
That's great, that is. That really is. Get the younger generation and everyone else motivated at any age.
It's about showing people they can actually do it.
Exactly.
We're all far more capable than we realise. However, a lot of people's egos tell them they are far more capable than they actually are. And, you know, part of the Bastion Guard is the rank system is based on skill and ability.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you say. Can you prove it? If you can prove it, then you'll get the respect deserved for it. And a part of it, Elizabeth, is pressuring a boy mentality into becoming a man.
That's it.
You know, you deal with females, and you know I help the males, but it's the same principles. We need to pressure them, and it's the pressure. It's the pressure that creates the lady or creates the man. And this is what I'm hoping to do. And like I say, Elizabeth, all we're doing is we're just doing and hoping other people are going to follow.
So will you explain to the audience then a little bit more about what this is, what Bastion Guards is?
Okay. Okay, so the Bastion Guard. Bastion is principles, it's morals. Bastion is a stronghold, a fortress. Now, put that into the real world. What does that actually mean? Well, this all come about because I jumped out of my bottom floor flat window to chase off 6 attackers who were mugging a bloke on a moped. And I jumped out my window and I chased them off like a lion, fearless.
Froze a little bit. We froze a little bit. You're all right now? Oh, it's back. It's back.
I have no idea what happened. So I'll just carry on. Carry on. So I thought nothing of it. It's just part and parcel of what I do. I've done stuff like that loads of times. But the rest of Lichfield thought it was quite heroic. And Will was like, oh, okay, this dude's pretty cool. Like, and then he got in contact, and I thought, here's an opportunity to see if I can build somebody up from Will's state. And he doesn't mind me saying this. Will was in a terrible state.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind me saying that.
No.
And I saw an opportunity as I'm just on a path to just do good. I'm a spiritual guy. I'm on a spiritual path. Just do good. God is good. Just do good. It's all really simple to me. But I know it's difficult because it takes strength, and all cruelty stems from weakness. So if we need strong people, we need to combat the weakness. And that is what the Bastion Guard is all about. Now, if Will can do it, it was 136 kilos. A lazy fat slob of a man at 49 years old, useless to nobody.
Given up. I'd given up.
He had completely given up. And it's a similar to story as in the Bible, raising somebody from the dead. You know, I see a lot of metaphors in the Bible. I don't see it as literal. Raising somebody from the dead is giving them a new lease of life. You have to eat well, you have to train hard, you have to face the truth, you have to be honest with yourself. And with those 4 principles, you can start to build a new you. Now, if he can do it, and like, honestly now, Will's as strong as me on my back now. There's not much now. Will is not as strong as me. And it took 7 months of that.
Wow,
so I'm like,
that's amazing.
I'm like, I wonder if we can put this principle on a larger scale. And effectively, that's what it is. Now, Will's needed whipping, he's needed kicking. But if you have the will to endure, you can indeed move forward. And that's the mindset that I can't seem to find in people, is Will's mindset. Yeah, I know I've messed up. I know I've got to make up for it. I'm going to self-account. I'm going to do it. And that is what we're hunting for in the Bastion Guard. We don't care how strong you are. We don't care what your body type is.
I'm not being rude. There's people saying hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys.
Hi, sorry, I'm just waffling. And hello, you lot. So the aim of the game is, Elizabeth, is to find those that are willing, because it is useless unless people are wanting to change. I can't constantly whip people, you know? So the want to better yourself has to be there. And Will's mentality was, well, I've got to do it for my family. And as far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody claims to love their family, but they won't do the simplest of things, such as eat healthy, train hard, be truthful and honest.
So true.
Well, terrible things, I think, Elizabeth, terrible things potentially are going to happen in the future.
Without a doubt, it's unavoidable. It's unavoidable, and we have to be ready for that kind of thing. The men have to be ready for that kind of thing. We need fit, healthy youngsters that are self-disciplined, motivated, focused. We need that.
Yes.
And
it's a much better life. I've been living this now for 3 years, Elizabeth, and you know me from my past. I've tried to get rich. I've followed the rat race. I am so much happier in myself, living the way I live at the minute.
Good.
It's a weird, because you got an inner happiness, and you can shine so bright.
You look healthier. Yeah, you look healthier. You look kind of light. And even Will's pictures this week. Obviously, you two are doing the right thing. You're putting yourself out there, giving everyone that daily reminder that you're there, which is what is going to build up predominantly clientele.
Yeah.
That will happen. That will come in time. If you show consistency, it will inspire, and then the consistency is going to start coming through. But I thought, if you turn it to Will a minute, I thought how well Will looked this week. You can tell it's paying off. He's looking good.
Have a look, spin it around. We'll take over.
Getting there.
How's your injury? Tell us about your injury.
Sorry, say that again.
Injury.
I'll be honest with you. We've been jumping. We've been practicing jumping. And I don't know if you've seen the boxes at the gym, the big square boxes, and we were just practicing jumping on those boxes, because it's good to shock your body just to get it kind of getting strong.
Yeah.
And we were just doing that, and at first I couldn't really get the hang of it. I think I must have been a teenager when I last jumped up that high. But yeah, bit of encouragement. Come on, Will, you can do it. And up I went and did it. But obviously losing 36 kilos, I've still got a little bit of a belly overhang, and it just pulled it.
Yeah.
And it strained it all. So it's just part and parcel of getting fit, strong, and capable, I guess.
Well, that's amazing. Just if you do get injured, just take that little bit of time just to allow them to heal. But well done. That's amazing. It really is.
It's part and parcel. It's part and parcel of being a boy, isn't it? It's part and parcel of being a boy and turning into a man. Is injuring yourself and then learning to cope and work around that. It's all part and parcel of it.
Absolutely. I agree. And I hope there's many that you will inspire through this.
We're starting to actually build quite a collective now. I'm calling them my collective of the downtrodden. Those who have suffered, people who are in pain, the downtrodden. I will take you. Follow me. Yeah. Come on, let's go. And again, I want to reiterate on this point. It's not about being big and strong and physically capable. In the good fights between good and bads, there is a place for everybody. And I'm going to keep on spewing this over the internet. I'm not the best. I'm not. There's so many things I suck at. So many things I'm terrible at. That people now watching this, who watch this, will be able to do so much better than I can. There is a place for everybody. And the aim of the game is to see where people slot in, within the organisation, which is a ranked system based on skill and ability. But because not everybody is going to be able to do the physical stuff, we've got something called the special skills. Special skills what?
Yeah, special skills officers.
Yeah, special skills officers. Like William is a tech guy. I call him the tech guy. He's never going to be as physically fit, but he may do the way he's going. But he's better at computers than I am.
So yeah.
Why would I bother when somebody can take over? Now we need to start building teams of people. Now, can I explain the rank system that we've come up with, please?
Please, yeah. This is what I'm interested in knowing.
Okay, so I've been in business since I was 22. And I have learned almost everybody lies. And when it comes to doing the doing, I'm always left on my own to do the doing. Now, the rank system is literally there just to prove we can do things. And we get respect based on the things that we can do, rather than the things that we say we can do. So the candidate program we've got at the moment, I mean, this is totally free. We don't charge for this. This is not really a profitable thing we're aiming it to be. But obviously, as it takes up more time, we will have to sort stuff out. But the candidates group is a group of people who are willing to make the first steps now in order to be able to do a standard set of fitness things, such as 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 20 squats, a plank for a minute, walk for an hour consistently. That's the baseline. Then those who now can fit that criteria, they go up to the recruits, where we now start to add a bit of pressure. And then they go from recruits into soldiers once they've learned, a few basics, self-survival things, they're fit enough, mentally capable enough. And then we go up the ranks based on skills, and then we start getting into archery, live gunfire, air rifles, all the fun boy stuff.
Yeah,
as we progress up the ranks based on trust. So we'll eventually have it's kind of a military structure, not a military organisation, because where we stand is in the middle.
Yeah.
We don't care what colour a person is, what religion a person is. If there's somebody, innocent and weaker than ourselves that needs help, that's our aim. So, we're not a military organisation. However, the structure is absolutely perfect to get people not only strong, fit and capable, but emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
That's the aim, is emotional intelligence.
And give people a purpose as well. It's to give people a purpose.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, purpose. As I don't know if you've noticed, but men and women, they're getting lonelier and lonelier, and it's harder for us. I don't know how a woman works, but for a man, your sole purpose is to provide and protect. And if you've got nothing to provide for and nobody to protect, you go in on yourself, you go hard on yourself.
That's so true.
And men are suffering. Men are suffering now, Elizabeth, and it's time to give them a purpose.
It really is. And I think it's such a wonderful idea, especially having these different ranks as well. So it gives them something to aim for and a sense of achievement, a sense of confidence. And they're building themselves as they go along, which I think is brilliant.
It's the mind, body, and spirit. And you know, I'm quite very spiritual. So it's one thing building the body, but it's nothing without the mind. The mind is nothing without the spirit. So it's a trinity. You know, we've got to bring people back to their spiritual selves.
And how do you envision this? So, for example, 3 to 5 years from now, where would you like to be with that vision?
Crikey, where would I like to be? I would like to be that no matter where there is a child in danger, there would be somebody bastion enough to stand up and do what was needed. A child, a woman, a bloke, anybody. I would hope that there would be tens of thousands of me that would just charge. Just do what's needed when it's needed, because it might be my daughter, it might be your children, it might be anybody. It's going to be somebody's child.
It's exactly, and the way
I can't live with myself. Go on, sorry.
The streets are now, they are so dangerous. We do need to be there for one another when it comes to what's going on the streets.
We do. It's unfair on the children that we've built them this world. I don't know if many people will have watched me on Facebook for the years, but I've been spewing this for years. Through our stupidity, the children will suffer. So it's for the kids. It's always for the kids. The person who plants a seed of a tree that they will never sit in the shade of has mastered life. And what that means is what we do now, we've got to be aware of how it affects the future. And so many people, they just live in the past and they're not concerned with now, so that they have no idea how the future will be. And as a wise warrior, I've got to plan the battles in the war that people don't even know exist. Now it's time to find the warriors, wise warriors, so they can come battle with me. And it's not just fighting; it's the bullying on social media. You know, it's the people who are getting in my inbox are now getting in Will's inbox, and they've got nowhere else to turn to other than some random people on the internet who are willing to listen, because nobody's willing to listen. Nobody cares. But we'll care, and we'll find all the others that do.
And I mean, let's get it straight as well. We're not vigilantes.
No.
You know, we're not going out looking for problems. We're not attacking certain groups or anything like that. We're protectors. We're defenders. Where we are, there is where a Bastion Guard is, there's help, there's safety and protection. That's our purpose. We don't discriminate against colour, religion, anything like that. We just want to protect and help.
Want to do good.
Yeah, want to do good.
And unite people together, because that's the end goal.
Yes.
Love and unite.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter what colour you are, what religion you are. You just want to get through your life with as few stresses as possible.
Exactly.
You know, we're all being pitted against each other, and it's going to take the wise ones to see through the veil of lies and to see the truth. There is a fire being set, Elizabeth, and everybody's going to get burned. Yeah. It doesn't matter who set the fire; everyone's getting burned. So I want to be the fireman. I want to build other firemen that are willing to charge into a burning building, for instance. Just do what's needed when it's needed. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, that's what men should be doing anyway. I shouldn't need to get on the internet and spur men on. You should just do it.
But we need people like you guys that are willing to remind people that is almost like a lost generation now of what we had as grandparents and uncles. The people that would do that.
Remember your granddad? I just got a memory then. Oh, the people didn't mess with your granddad. I remember.
Which granddad that?
Of course, like me. I remember we're going back nearly 35 years, but
yeah,
exactly what you just said. The old school people didn't mess when there was a man of respect, morals, and honour around. And I remember your granddad was that man.
Yeah. I was only thinking about him yesterday. It was a different world, and we need more role models like that in the modern world. They're going to stand up rather than be filming content when somebody's on the floor suffering. I don't get that logic and that mentality.
That's exactly that. No, we don't stand for that stuff. In the Bastion Guard, I mean, I will have to chop your finger off if I see you doing that or something. So maybe I shouldn't say that, but but yeah, they're going to get the cowards and line them up and shoot them. Yes, we need to bring back the old school morals, bravery. You know, everybody gets scared. It's not like, you know, when I do these things, I don't get scared. I just overcome it with bravery and courage.
You've got to overcome
like
it.
our grandfathers.
We do.
I mean, for example, one of the exercises that we do and that we now will be doing with the candidates in future is we get in the swimming pool with our hands behind our back.
Yeah.
And it's in the deep end. You have to get out of the pool and get on the side and get to safety without using your hands. They're behind your back. Now,
no one can do it yet.
Anyone who's ever tried that, just try it. Just try it yourself. It's very, very difficult. Now, when I first started going swimming with keiron, he was like, right, so this is what we're doing. Put your hands behind your back, get out the pool. He demonstrated it. He did it first time, got out the pool, grand. I tried it. I tried it 6, 7 times. I could not get out. And he looked me right in the face and he said to me, are you telling me you will let your wife and your children die because you can't be asked to get out of that pool? And I did it. And I found the strength. And it's a bit like when a mother has a child trapped in a car and the car's overturned. And it's been recorded, hasn't it, where the mums have the strength to lift the car off the children or get them to safety, rip doors off and all kinds of things. When it comes to your family, your loved ones, people who you care about, you'll find that inner strength.
You do. And you do.
Know? And that's what keiron brought out in me. That's part of how I started my journey in the Bastion Guard.
Your healing journey.
My healing journey, yeah. It's finding that inner strength. I was capable, fit, strong and capable. And as the journey's gone along, we've found out so much, you know, more that we're capable of and we're doing. So, yeah. So
that's brilliant.
It's a learning process.
You're progressing every single day. You're learning and progressing.
Yeah.
And that's what success is. However many times you fall, you just keep going with consistency and it will come to light.
Yeah, everybody expects them to build themselves up in a day. It's a progressive thing. This healing journey that we're all on, it's a progressive thing of overcoming the past traumas. It usually stems to our childhood. Usually I can find the trauma, Elizabeth, and usually it's something to do with the childhood. And once I can teach them that they're no longer in trouble or it's okay or their parents didn't know any other way to love them, I can usually coax them through the barriers that prevents them from leveling up. And that's effectively all I do. Is I don't actually do anything other than find the right words to make it all okay in your head.
Because you've got the emotional intelligence and the wisdom to know in what way to sway that energy and align that energy.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just say he's vastly downplaying what he does. Yeah, he fixed me in in probably a couple of hours what 25 years of mental health help and therapy and counselling and medication couldn't do in 25 years. He sorted in one swimming session. So he's vastly underplaying the mentality and the knowledge he's got.
Nah, they're just all crap, these mental health people. They ain't got a clue. They ain't even lived, have they? How can they fix people? But, yeah, and the more people just like you, Elizabeth, the more people we can fix and we can get shining that light back out into the world, the more people we can help bully the bullies back into submission.
Yeah.
You know, people have said you can't change the world. You bloody can.
Yeah.
You can. One person at a time. So that's the Bastion Guard in a nutshell, really. Get fit, get strong, get capable, because the words that hurt are going to be insignificant in a couple of years' time when the real.
Well, I want one of them T-shirts because them T-shirts are so cool. I'm ordering one. Oh,
fantastic, and we We have had difficulty with the t-shirts, but I think we've got a good supply. We've got some fantastic designs now, and the candidates. If anybody wants to join the candidates WhatsApp group, where I take a load of details off you, and I do a bit of a psychoanalysis, and I find out the best route to get you moving forward. That's now open. We've got people in there. We're going to have t-shirts printed for that, and it's a real nice community starting to be built now of the downtrodden.
Brilliant.
You know, people, if you're interested, give Elizabeth a shout, and you know, maybe make you an ambassador or something. You know, I don't know.
I'm
Make
definitely
you a part of
we're
us.
all there for each other, aren't we? So I'll definitely help you as I can. And if we can every now and again catch up on here or Facebook as a
Sure.
reminder of what's
Sure,
going on
sure.
and how much you've progressed. And I'd love to have Will on as well
That'd
to
be
talk
fantastic.
about.
Yeah, because I keep stealing the limelight, don't I? Hey, look at me, everybody. let's move it back round to Will for a bit. I'll go. I'll get me coat.
No, but we will do
Oh,
that.
the website, Elizabeth. Yeah, the website. So Will's been, and a few other people have been working diligently on the website. That should be accessible over the next couple of days. There's information on there, a good read. We're going to get videos on there. I'm hopefully going to put some psychology stuff on there, some mental health stuff, and you know, I'd be more than happy to share the space with you to you know, help people. I know the spiritual work you do, the mental health work you do, and I can't reach the women like you can, but we need somebody to
I've
reach
had
them.
like some of your clients, female, that have come to me, so that's nice. It's a nice exchange because you know, something will work for one person, something will work for someone else. It's just all what's right for people's energy. So I think that's great. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, or I need some softer, kinder-hearted people because I have to be the general, I'm afraid. You either fix up or I'm going to make you fix up.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's the right kind of energy a man needs, to be honest, on his healing journey.
It is, and here's one before we end it, as I know we've been going for an hour now, but here's one for you. The more people I'm working with, the more men of different ages I'm working with, I'm realising it's all the same principles that are needed to pressure them. And I'm going to say this with the kindest of hearts. Bring back bullying. Bring back bullying. It's old school bullying. Effectively, that's all I do is old school bully these people, and then they get angry enough to bring the monster out, and I'm like, oh, hello, there's the real you.
Yeah.
Now we need to learn to control you. Well, I found that over the last 20 to 25 years, society has gone, men are bad for being men. No, so now they haven't been taught to be men. They got told every time they show masculine traits such as anger. They never got taught to control the anger. They just got told it was wrong. Your anger is a human emotion.
There should still be
once we learn to harness
as well.
Yes, fully agreed. Fully. And you know, maybe these are things that we can potentially teach the people who have got difficult children. You know, there's a whole range of things that we can do based on emotional control.
Absolutely. And this is a good start.
Something we should talk about.
This is something that can branch off and grow in time, and you can get more things behind your belt and reach new points of alignment within your own life and just learn as you go along. So it's a great start. It really is.
Well, I'm pretty maxed out at the minute on the phone, which so the website is going to help that, and then doing the video library and you know, weekly sessions. We can start to get more and more people fit, strong, and capable because we are running out of time. In all honesty, we have not got much time. 2 to 3 years maximum before the chaos starts. And
yeah, I've just lost you.
It's
the phone fell.
I know it's just fell out.
Terrible.
So yes.
So we'll cut it there, Elizabeth.
Yeah. Lovely to see you both. We'll catch up again, Will, and do a special at some point.
Thanks.
And have a great
Yeah, definitely.
See you guys. Bye.
Thank
See
you for
ya.
having us.
Thank you.
Bye bye.